The Steelers and Justin Fields. Russell Wilson gets injured pre-season. They have to start Fields. They refuse to admit he's the starter 3 weeks in, even now. I watched that game back this morning, and I thought that as much as their defense is the big story, Justin Fields had 2 or 3 real money throws, which I never saw him make in Chicago. And actually, I think a Steelers team with Justin Fields at quarterback could be a proper playoff contender.
So we have a story, this covered at talkSPORT.com, and it's incredible what Justin Fields is doing right now. Number one, it proves that this whole push to rush all of these rookie quarterbacks, some of them, Jaden Daniels looks really good right now. Bo Nix had a nice game. Let's see if he can replicate it. But this push, they all have to start. They all have to be franchise quarterbacks. That's not how it used to be. I remember talking to Kurt Warner before the season started, and he was like, let's actually see what happens because most of these guys need time. Drake May's resting right now. J.J. McCarthy's not playing for the Minnesota Vikings. But Justin Fields is perfect proof that some of these guys need time to develop, and it comes down to fit. It comes down to situation. We were on this show last week talking about, there are all the uncontrollables, the intangibles that you don't get to pick your head coach, your general manager, your offensive line, all these things. Justin Fields is now in a situation he didn't win it, so to speak. Russell Wilson gets injured, but Justin Fields looks fantastic right now. And the irony is that he wanted to stay in Chicago. He came out during the offseason and said, I just want to be done with this. I want to know, am I staying or going? The Bears go all in on Caleb Williams, who had a bunch of garbage time stats last week, but he's relying on a wristband. That story went absolutely viral at talkSPORT.com because it sounds so crazy. Your number one pick you're investing all this money in has to rely on a wristband. All of a sudden in week 3...
Right, but you're sitting here saying that rookie quarterbacks need to be given a chance to develop, and rookie quarterbacks need to be given an opportunity to learn and sit behind somebody. And, great, Patrick Mahomes got to do it for a year behind Alex Smith, and Jordan Love got to do it behind Aaron Rodgers. And look how fantastic those guys are.
Worked out pretty well for Tom Brady.
All of those things are very positive. So why are we then absolutely kind of taking aim at a guy for making the game a bit simpler for himself, for making it easier to call plays so he can go out there? And as much as he had 2 or 3 horrible mistakes in that game, Caleb Williams, he also played his best game in the NFL so far and got 2 touchdown passes.
Why are we taking aim? We're taking aim because Caleb Williams talked a bunch of trash in the offseason and told his punter that don't worry, dude, you're not going to have to punt anymore. That's the dumbest thing I have heard, maybe in NFL history. Caleb Williams, who is the most outlandish, over-the-top, arrogant, overly confident, very good, maybe, hasn't done anything in the NFL. That is the wrong way to go about it. So the fact that, yes, maybe he had a wristband, but he didn't really want to use the wristband. He can figure it out. Caleb Williams is so good. He's going to change the NFL. He doesn't need to do what everybody else does. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, whoever it is. That's why we're making fun of it. That's why it looks really, really stupid for the Chicago Bears. And it shows. They already have coaching questions. They have offensive coordinator questions. Caleb Williams always looks like he's mad. It's gone completely backward for him. Only through 3 games. I think he will be fine. But relate that to Justin Fields. The Chicago Bears gave up on Justin Fields. They got nothing for him when they traded him. He looks great. The Bears look absolutely horrible right now.